So I have good news, I have bad news, and I have some good news. The bad news, to get it out of the way, is that this is going to be the last episode of this StoneHearth series. The game is crashing a lot. It's every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 15. It's not super regular, but I can be guaranteed that sitting down today to record this episode, it's probably going to crash at least 2 or 3 times in however long I end up recording this. It's just getting to be a total pain in the butt to record it, and it is largely because of the mods that we're running, so there's not really a lot I can do. It's unfortunate, it's just the way the game is at this point with the mods, and that's one of the downsides of modding things. Sometimes it gets a little bit unstable, and here we are. But the 2 bits of good news, in fact, the 3 bits of good news are that number 1, the series that will be following up this StoneHearth series is going to be a Cities Skylines series, and I'm thinking that it might be on one of the Snowfall maps, and I'm thinking it's going to be modded, but it's going to be more of a let's play. I don't know. We're gonna have some fun with it. I'm just going to play Cities Skylines without any pressure or goals. I'm just going to go back to what I did with it years ago and just have some fun. The second bit of good news is that shortly following that Cities Skylines series, we're going to be jumping into some Mount and Blade to Bannerlord. That's not going to be instead of Cities Skylines. They're going to run alongside each other, so that's going to be a thing on the channel as well. And the third bit of good news relates to this little notification on the right here, and relates to this gong, because we are basically going to be going to war. That's going to be the focus of today, is to just go to war and see if we can survive. We have a kobold here who says, "Oh, shinies, gong emerald. What are you doing?" "We see you many treasures in piles and boxes. Us need many, many loots. You share, yes?" "Why do you need so much loot?" "You ask why? We offer to great goddess Kulgana. Bring great riches after life now, you know. You need to give us treasure." "No." "We take all gold. We revenge for hat melting." Sure, that's what you're going to do. They're going to have revenge for me melting their hats down into a gong. The question is, so you can't find any food. I'm pretty sure you did just eat, so I think you're all right. The question I have then is, can I find the kobolds before they get to me, or are we just kind of going to be waiting for them to show up? I get the feeling it's going to be a case of just waiting for them to show up and then doing alert mode and then sending out the red team to deal with it. So hopefully that ends up being the case. Hopefully we can actually survive this and not just die right away. I'll tell you what I do want to do though. I want to go ahead and I want to say that I want to mine a big old tunnel here, because I do want to try and finish this before we before we wrap things up. I'd like to try and finish the tunnel if I can, before the series ends, before we all die. I want to see if this is something we can do. I know there's a lot of stuff on this tunnel that needs to be deleted and gotten rid of. I'm honestly not too worried about that. I kind of just want to see if we can go ahead and clear the whole thing out. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try and clear the entire thing out. And I guess we're going to be waiting for war. Also, I realize, having done this, that my hearthlings are going to start getting a little bit stuck, and that going to war is going to be a little bit tricky. Oh, never mind. They can totally get back here. Do we have any hearthlings out here right now? We do. We have a couple, actually. We have 4 of them out here who might not be able to get back right now. That's not good. Why did I do this? Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and say that maybe we go ahead and we suspend some of this mining. And then we could go ahead and say that, I don't know, maybe you don't do your job or something. I'm not really sure. I think what we'll do is we'll put a ladder there. And as soon as that ladder's done, we'll turn on alert mode to get everybody back, and then we'll resume the mining and everything will be okay. That seems like a pretty solid way to do things. If someone would just go ahead and build that ladder for me, because that would be, oh, you guys are doing it. Fantastic. All right. So alert mode. Let's have everybody come back in here. That way we can, resume the mining and everything will be fine, right? Is that the kobolds? Is that the kobold camp? It is. Okay, do we want to send red team out to fight them? I kind of do. I kind of want to go out and fight them ahead of time. Don't they have a cleric in there? Is that their cleric? No, that's a worker. Do they have clerics? I could swear they do. I'm almost certain that kobolds do have clerics. They have got a knight as well, which is a little bit of a worry. It doesn't seem like they do have any clerics though, so I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and focus their knight then. Let's go ahead and send red team out to try and kill that knight before they actually go ahead and attack me. And I think what we could actually do, I mean, hopefully we're going to have this entire, red team's coming out in one big group. So that's kind of okay. I think the cleric is, at the back, but that'll be fine. Let's try and take out their knight and then we'll focus their archers and go from there. I think we got this. I think this first wave should be fine. So let's see. This is our attacking force. Let's maybe focus the archers a little bit first then and see what we can do. We're not doing too good here. Let's see what we can do. We've got the entirety of red team here now, which is good. That's their knight. So let's go ahead and focus the knight. At least I think that's their knight or one of them. So he's dead. Let's go ahead and focus on you as quickly as we can. Then we'll go ahead and focus on this guy. And then I think we can probably just let red team kind of do their thing at this point. I think we're all right to kind of just let them, run around. Although maybe we will go ahead and focus on individual targets just to make it a little bit quicker. So we'll go ahead and get you as well. And then the rest of them can sort of just be, whatever. I think we're all right. I think we've managed to deal with these kobolds pretty well. Which is kind of fantastic news. Don't mind if I do. What is this? Elite kobold hat. So that's going to be for the next stage, isn't it? That right there is going to be for the next, ooh, hello.
Us too weak. Put out elite gong if you dares.
Interesting. So yeah, we're going to want to do the elite one. So we'll go ahead and turn off alert mode, I guess. We'll go into the blacksmith and we'll make the elite one is what we'll do. Basically, we'll go ahead and queue that up and we'll move it to the top of the list of things that need to be crafted. And basically, like I said, we're going to kind of just keep going until we manage to die. That's kind of my plan, honestly. That is kind of my plan. So I guess what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and we're kind of going to need to let the, what would be the best way to do this? I think I know what the best way to do this would be. So let's resume mining there. Let's suspend mining down the side there and let that whole chunk get mined out. That way we can go ahead and clear out most of this. All my hearthlings can continue to get back and forth and we'll be all right. That seems like a pretty good shot. And then once the elite gong's done, we can go ahead and send out red team again to kind of do their thing. I'm wondering, let's have a little look here at stats. We could make you a fighter as well and then still have 2 workers. So I think just because I can, we're gonna make you an archer is what we're gonna do. So let's make you an archer. And there was something there. What was this? There was a trader approaches your town. I don't really care for that, so we're okay. So yeah, this person here, Finna Odinson, is going to be another archer. I'm very tempted to get another miner as well, but I don't think we really need it. I really don't. I mean, another worker would be kind of, I guess why not? Let's go ahead and get another miner. That way we can hopefully clear all of this out a little bit quicker. Assuming that mining, yeah, there we go. So we'll have 2 miners working on all of this. We'll have another archer for red team, which will bring us up to what, 9 people in red team, which I think is a pretty big deal. And then I would imagine this new miner will be pretty quick at leveling up given the amount of stuff that there is to mine out of the tunnels. So yeah, there we go. Not as quick as the experienced one, but this definitely seems a little bit quicker, which is kind of what we want it to be. Oh, I've only just noticed that the engineer's place is actually done. That's kind of cool. What can I do with an engineer is kind of the question. We've got traps, we've got water gates, we've got More water gates. We've got portcullis. I mean, that's kind of neat. We need steel locks for most of it, but that's kind of neat, I guess. We've got turrets as well. Daily updates here. We don't have enough. That's fine. Bronze northern crossbows. Those seem like they'd be kind of fun. Let's go ahead and craft 2 of them for level 4 archers, I guess. We got critter traps. We've got, let's see here. After placed, shoots at enemies from a distance. But does it fire? I don't know what it shoots though. Must be repaired after 20 uses. Let's try making 2 of them. Let's see what the turrets do, because I actually have no idea. And I'm kind of curious to see what the turrets do. So we'll go ahead and get one of those made and see how that ends up going. I have already gone ahead and said to get all of this deleted, and I did delete some stuff that was done here as well. So we're already working to clean things up here. The miners are doing pretty good work. At least one of them is doing pretty good work. I don't really know where the other one is. So mining and sleeping, well, that kind of makes sense. We'll go ahead and turn holing off for the miners there. And I think everyone else is kind of fine doing their thing. Pretty sure we don't have the new gong yet either. No, we don't. We do have another scout's gong, but we don't really need to place another one of those. So we're kind of just waiting on someone going out and grabbing the elite scout hat, which is it still laying around? It actually isn't laying around anymore, so it has been picked up, which is kind of a really big deal, because it kind of means that we're going to be getting that new gong pretty soon. So we are going to be getting some fighting going, which is lovely news. We are getting this this whole area here almost dug out. I'm really excited for this. I really am so excited for this to all be gone. So we actually have the big old tunnel through there. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to finish it, but I'm happy enough that we managed to we at least managed to get, you know, most of it kind of done. Because that makes me pretty happy. And I think what we'll also go ahead and do is resume mining on that part there, which is going to mess with us for a little bit, I think, but it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to take too long to get through there, so we'll be all right. I like it a lot. I'm just really pleased that we've got through there. Now let's take a quick look. Do we have that new gong that we're looking for? We actually do. The elite gong is right there. That's kind of a big deal. That is kind of a big deal, is what that is. Let's have a little look at the engineer. We've got we do actually have one of those bronze crossbows already done, which is, and the game crashed. I knew it. I told you that was going to happen. We are so close to having the tunnel completely mined away. I'm actually really excited to see this and, you know, get all of this bit on the side gone as well. We can start removing ladders, which is pretty cool. We'll be able to start removing all of the items in there at some point as well. But it's going to be nice to have done this at the very least. And then, of course, we've got the next fight ahead of us, which will be kind of interesting. We do have a bit of good news. We do actually have those bronze crossbows done, and they should be equipped by someone. I'm not really sure. I think these guys, is that one? Yeah, bronze northern crossbow and bronze northern crossbow. So we do have some of the archers using the bronze northern crossbows right there, which I think is pretty cool at the very least. It means that they're going to be a little bit better equipped, I suppose, to deal with whatever they got to deal with. And there we go. We've just got the last little bit of that tunnel gone. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go ahead and resume mining there. We'll resume mining there. We'll take out that last bit of tunnel. And then we go ahead and just remove everything inside of it, because we just don't need any of it. We have enough resources that we really don't need all of this. So all of that can be deleted. Yes, destroy every little bit of it. It's going to take a while to do that, because it's a lot of things, and it always does seem to take a little while to clear these things out. But that's pretty much our tunnel. Oh, wow, the game got a bit weird there. That's our tunnel. It's not exactly finished the way I wanted it to be. It doesn't have a fancy archway around it or anything like that, but that's our tunnel, and I'm quite pleased with it. I would have liked to put actual doors on there at one point, but evidently that's not really something I was able to do either, unfortunately. But that's all right. It's still pretty cool to have that right there. So I guess at this point, we have a couple of things that we need to be doing. We don't, oh, we do have the turrets actually. Now, I have no idea, oh, I didn't want to do alert mode. I have no idea how these turrets actually work. I have no idea what they do or what direction they fire. So what I'm thinking we do is we go ahead and we say, let's put a turret. Oh, it just crashed again. I want to put turrets down and go to war. Okay, we're back in it again, and I'm not gonna lie, I used the instant mine command in the in-game console to go ahead and take out the bits of mining that we had already done, so we don't have all of the same drops that we had. And I've also gone ahead and told all of my hearthlings to stop building, mining, and working so that they can go ahead and haul things. That way we'll hopefully get some of this cleared out a little bit quicker. We're also going to have a lot of the loot that's just lying around picked up. We'll have all of those trees chopped down, which has already happened. Basically, things are just moving a little bit quicker now that everybody's doing hauling, which I'm kind of hoping will help to speed things up ever so slightly. I'm kind of hoping will help to, you know, get people just, I don't know, moving around a little bit better. It might stop the game crashing as much if the hearthlings are going around and moving everything that's just laying around. I'm wondering if that's maybe why some of the game is, or why the game is crashing as much as it is. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. I am wondering, though, if we got any of the turrets done, which I don't think we did, so not going to stress too much there. What I will do, I think, is I am just going to go ahead and turn all the jobs back on, because we might as well. That way people can keep, you know, making food and farming and all that good stuff, and we can hopefully get those turrets done. And honestly, you know what? I kind of also want to place that gong. If I have it, I'm not even sure if do we have it? We have it, right? No, we've got the scouts gong. Do we? Oh no. Oh no. Do we have to go out and get it again? Has it not been marked? Has it not been queued up? Hold on. Has it not been, it's being made. Okay. I was gonna say that, oh man. This crashing is a nightmare. It is a complete nightmare to deal with. I hate everything about it. I really, really hate everything about it. It's such a pain, but it's whatever. We'll get this gong and then we'll place it down. We'll go to war. We'll see what ends up happening. There it is right there. So the elite gong, this is the next stage. So we'll throw the elite gong there. We'll get it placed and then we're going to be going to war again. And we're probably going to need alert mode for this. We're probably actually going to need alert mode for this because everything's going to try and come through the tunnel most likely. So here's hoping that we'll actually be okay on this one. We'll go ahead and throw ourselves a bit of a, you know, defend this point marker for red team there. So if anything does happen to try and come through that tunnel, we can deal with it, hopefully. But there we go. Some familiar looking goblins begin building huts near your town. What were their voices? I don't.
You recognize? No? Me don't know you. You saying us all look same?
No.
You lucky us busy. What we doing? We building huts. Set up camp.
Why?
We contractors. We make camp. Orc pay us. Those orc obsessed with honor, politics, and finding new corn. Soon enough, they send Orc army here, and we need clean up again.
I see. The goblins' beady eyes light up. Okay.
Me think of great idea. You pay us instead, and we make sure no Orc come. You just need to give us a few treasures.
No, you're all right, mate.
You know want pay, all right? Make little difference for us. Watch for Orc army come soon.
All right. Well, that was kind of the point. But that looks like a small invasion force that we're gonna have to deal with. So let's send Red Team out to deal with that as quickly as we can, if they wouldn't mind. So invaders approaching. That one is almost dead. There we go. All right. I'm pretty sure that's a knight that's going to try and tank a lot of damage. So let's see what we can do there. We are taking a lot of damage on that one guy. There's the rest of Red Team showing up. All right. Let's deal with you. Since that's another knight that's going to be taking a lot of damage. We'll deal with you next. And then we'll deal with you. We could probably turn off alert mode for this, but I'm not really going to bother. We'll deal with you next. And then we'll get this guy, and everything should probably be totally fine, honestly. Can we attack the goblins? We can. Let's send Red Team out here to deal with the goblin camp as well. Just, again, kind of because we can. So there we go. That's all getting dealt with pretty quick. We'll go ahead and turn alert mode off. Daily updates in. Meh. We've got the decorative master gong recipe. Don't mind if I do. We got some new titles for a bunch of people and a bunch of things. That's good. Do we have the hat needed for this? That's kind of the question, and I'm not really seeing the hat that we would need for this. That's an elite kobold hat. That's not a master one. That's an elite kobold hat as well, unless it's over by the camp, which it is actually. So we've got the master's bling hat right there. So that should be fine. That'll be another victory for Red Team. So I guess what we do is we go back to the blacksmith and we say same old, same old. Let's go ahead and craft up the decorative master gong, and let's just keep going to war and seeing if we can win. That's kind of the whole point at this point, just seeing if we can do it. So let's throw this in there. Let's move it up to the top, and also silver northern helmet. I kind of want to make it. I'm going to be honest. I kind of want to make it. So let's craft one of those is what we'll do. I don't think that actually added to the queue. It didn't. So we'll craft up a silver northern helmet. And we could probably throw this in there as well, since that'll be good for a knight. And we could probably throw this in there as well, I reckon. I don't think we have... how many knights do we have? Do we have one or two? We have you, and you're a master. And I think we do just have the one, yeah. So that's fine. That'll be enough for the blacksmith to be doing there. So that'll keep our knight in a pretty good spot. That warhammer would be kind of fun. Is it two-handed? It's main hand. Interesting. Okay. And then that's a two-handed claymore. That could be kind of fun for the footman. I'm gonna be honest. That could be really fun for the footman. Let's get this crafted up. And then that'd be kind of fun for the knights as well. Let's see. So what does this need? This is steel. Let's try and get these claymores going. Let's try and get two of those going at some point and see how that ends up looking. And also we had someone there that couldn't find food. I think they'll probably be all right. Yeah. I mean, let's see here. So that's the graves of people. That's fine. So you can't find food. You've got food though. You're fine. Stop your complaining. I don't know why I've not paid attention to the steel northern crossbow before, but I want to go ahead and make two of them because I think that would be really cool to have. You know, get some even better crossbows in here for the archers to be using. Also, if someone would pick up that hat, that would be great. I can't mark it as loot, so I kind of just need to wait on someone going out, picking it up, and taking it to the blacksmith so we can make this gong. We do have the turrets, by the way. You probably already noticed, but, you know, those are in place. So when this fight does end up coming about, we can fight them in the tunnel, and I think that'll be really cool. But we kind of need that hat to be picked up first. That's kind of what we're waiting on. So, you know, if they'd hurry up a little bit, that would be lovely, is what it would be. Now, let's see here. So you are a master archer. You're a master archer. You're a master archer. You're level 5, a 6. And so we've got almost all master archers. That's kind of a big deal. That is kind of a big deal. Let's go ahead and have you swap out to be crossbows. And we're missing another archer somewhere. Not really sure where. So what are you doing? So you're gonna go get a crossbow. That's fine. You're a footman. You're the knight. You're the level 5 archer, and you're the level 6. Where are my archers? I'm definitely missing one, right? Oh, are you? So your crossbows as well. Your crossbows. Okay, I'm a little confused. I'm definitely a little confused. Yeah. Now hold on a minute. So let me get this straight. You are crossbows. You're on crossbows. And you're on crossbows. So that's 3 on crossbows. You're on bows still. You're on crossbows, and you're on... That's fine. Yeah, so there's 4 of them using crossbows, 2 using bows. That's a good number. That seems like a pretty good number, because it means, I think, when the engineer gets the steel crossbows done, we should see some upgrades going on. If I'm not mistaken. We should see, anyway. Yeah, we've got one of the steel ones in there already. So that's good. That's kind of what we want to be seeing. So we should see one more of those, get made and equipped in the not too distant future is what we should be seeing. It would also be really nice if someone would just come and pick this up, because I don't think there's any console command. Hey! I was going to say I don't think there's any console command I can use that's going to force them to pick that up, so we're kind of just waiting right now. Oh, we're getting attacked by big old wolves. Let's have Red Team come over and deal with this. Hopefully, the wolves seem to be just trying to kill everything right now. Let's just go ahead and fight whatever we want to fight. I want to see how they do, just kind of picking their targets on their own. They actually... Oh, wow, they're getting attacked. There's a lot of them, actually. It seems like we're doing okay, though. We're in a pretty confined space fighting them, but it seems like we're doing all right. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good fight. Honestly, that was a surprisingly good fight. I do have to wonder what happened to the hat, though, because it did get picked up at one point, and then I don't know where it went. I don't know if it's in storage. I don't know if it got dropped. I just have no idea where that hat went. And we don't have a gong yet, so it's... I'm pretty sure it's not in storage, or it's not been made. I guess it might be getting made right now. Oh, it could be getting made soon. We've actually got it in storage. Okay. Well, that's good. It means that we're actually going to be able to continue the fights and see if we can survive this next one, which I imagine we will be able to, what with the upgraded, you know, the upgraded, what do you call it? The weapons. That's the word I was looking for. That's the word, you know, really good at words, me. Not like it's my job or anything to talk. No, not at all. What are you talking about? Let's see here. Daily update is disappointing as always. I don't know. It's really disappointing not being able to get new Hearthlings, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure the most I've ever had is like 30 something anyway. We're not that far off the cap that I had, and that was unmodded, and that was like a year or 2 ago, so it's fine. I'm not gonna stress too much about it. Let's just nope, still no gong. What are you doing? Are you even making the thing right now? You are. Okay. Decorative master gong. Let's do it. Let's get the thing made and let's take a look at it. And oh, I'm nervous because this is where things are going to start getting a little difficult. This is where things start getting to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. Thus far, everything's been really easy. But now we've got the big old open tunnel. We don't have any cover in it. We do have turrets, but I don't know. I just don't know. I really don't. We're gonna have to wait and see. Where is my blacksmith? You. So you're restocking items right now. I feel like you're not doing what I need you to be doing then. You just seem to be restocking everything, bud. You don't seem like you're crafting anything. And you should be. You should be working on this. But sure, you just restock everything there, fella. That's fine. That's what I need you to be doing. Unless you mean restocking items for... What are you doing? Why did you move that from one storage space to another? What are you doing? Go and make the thing! Oh, well, this is a pleasant surprise. We can get a 27th Hearthling, which is actually kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest. Not a bad body stat either. You could be a fighter. I'm slightly tempted, honestly. What is this? You're a loner? Okay, well, you could be a lonely archer. Go ahead, sure. We'll have you do that. What's also a pleasant surprise is that the gong is good to go. This one right here is good to go. It turns out I'm an idiot and that the blacksmith needed some wood, basically. So that's kind of what was going on there. Let's go ahead and have red team get into a defensive position right here, because we're gonna go to war. We're gonna have some fighting going on pretty soon. Once that gong gets placed there it is. We've got farmer level 5. I don't think that's what we were expecting. An ogre stomps into town. Interesting.
Puny town. You might mock a ruby. Your dad challenged me, Chief Groot Bashbrain.
You don't scare me.
Your precious Sid Treaty can't protect you now, you foolish humans.
Yes, sure. Sure, that's sure. We're fine. It's gonna be really awkward if we get attacked from over here, isn't it? If we get attacked from this side, we're screwed. I've just realized. Oh, there they are. That's a lot. That's a lot, but I think we'll be okay. They have got a camp there that we're gonna need to deal with. Let's deal with the initial attack. Let's get alert mode going as well. So we'll deal with this initial attack and then we'll see what happens. So red team ready. Let's see what the turrets start doing. I don't think they're doing anything. There we go. So the turrets are going. They're actually pretty good. So let's do this. Let's attack that one. Let's attack that one. Then attack this one. And then we'll start dealing with the rest of them here. We got this. I think we got this. I think we'll be okay. Let's take you in terms of damage. And then we'll deal with this. That archer's leveling up so fast. Oh my god. All right, so that's all of that dealt with, right? Level 5 already. That's kind of nuts. All right. So alert mode can be turned off. We won that fight, which is beautiful news. We've got a bunch of new titles coming in there as well. Not really too concerned about those, because what I want to do is I don't want to rest. I don't want red team to just sit and rest. I want them to go and finish the fight. So we're going to send them out to deal with this camp is what we're going to do. There is a general's hat in there, which is going to be the final stage of combat, I would assume. So let's see what red team can do here. They are all fairly grouped up. We're not going to have the turrets on our side here, but that's kind of okay. That's not really the end of the world. Let's fall back a little bit first, or not. Let's move red team, please. Let's have you all go that way and actually group up for me. And once they're grouped up, which they are, we can go ahead and give them an attack order, which is going to be to attack this guy. Let's go for you and see what we can do. So kill that one. Okay, let's change the fight. Let's change to you. And this should be... I think this will be something we can win. It's going to be a little sketchy, but I think we're okay. Let's take you out. And then we'll take you out of here. And yeah, I think we've got this. This is actually proven to be really surprisingly kind of easy. I'm going to be honest. I'm genuinely a little surprised at how well this has gone. So there we go. We'll take out the camp, and that's kind of that whole fight done there. So let's get that thing marked for loot. We'll let those guys go back and do their thing. Don't get arrogant, puny humans. Brethren from capital await to test their might. Any town bearing the general's gong will not be unheeded. All right. All right. Okay. So, the general's golden gong. Let's queue that up. And let's go ahead and move that to be a top priority. And we're gonna summon the general. We're gonna see if we can win that fight. That fight we just had there was pretty good. I'm thinking what we maybe do is we go ahead and we maybe set up another turret or two. And that we maybe go ahead and try and lure them in. That might be the way to try and do things here, but we'll find out. In terms of the engineer, I mean, we can get 6 more turrets if we really want to. So I guess, I mean, we could do 2 more. I think that'd be a pretty good start. We'll move that to be sort of a top priority there. And yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we can manage to do this. We won that fight. Now we just need the general's gong, and then I think we're in a really good spot, honestly. I'm kind of excited for this. I'm kind of really excited for this. We just need to pick up the hat and then go to town. We go to war. Okay, so there was a slight hiccup in my plan to get more turrets and get all of the armors and all that stuff that I wanted. That slight hiccup being that we didn't have enough iron ore, so I've gone ahead and said to my miners to basically strip mine this entire upper part of the mountain here by the bunker that we never actually got to use, which in itself might and probably does have iron ore in there somewhere. But we are being invaded by these things, so let's go ahead and turn on alert mode and let's just see what happens. I'm curious to see what the turrets might do. And I guess we should probably move red team up to a defensive position here just to make sure that we, don't lose our turrets. But I'm curious to see what kind of damage the turrets can actually manage to do. Not a lot. Not as much as they need to be doing, which is actually a bit of a worry because it might mean that these turrets do in fact get destroyed. Yeah, they definitely might. Oh, they definitely will. Good lord. Okay, that's bad. I need the rest of red team to suddenly start showing up is what I need because I'm about to lose some turrets. I'm not sure if I've managed to save the turrets there or not. I think I just about did. I think we just about managed to save those turrets. Good lord. That was, that's not exactly ideal. Those turrets are, not in a good way. Not in a good way whatsoever, but I'll tell you what's going to make things even more interesting is the general's golden gong is, it's going to make things very interesting, I think. So let's go ahead. Let's place the general's golden gong and let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just go to war. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let's see what kind of fight we're going to have to, survive through here. Good news is the turrets are getting fixed, so those will be ready for whatever gets thrown at us here. But I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna be honest. I am definitely a little bit nervous. We don't have another turret. We're only gonna have 3 of them. The gong has been placed. A troop of orcs walk towards me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So long it has been since we have seen the purple glimmer of a general's token. The Red Kiln would stand to benefit from fighting more foes such as yourself. That being said, we are not to be underestimated. We have fought more beasts and creatures than your settlement could even conceive of. I look forward to our fight. All right. Well, we're going to war. We're going to war. Let's have a little look outside and see what's going to be coming our way and where it's going to be coming from. We've got some wolves there. We've got absolutely nothing there. Tell me they're not over on this side. Tell me they aren't going to spawn down there. That really would be a disaster. It really, really would. In terms... Oh, no, that's not them. That's fine. Oh, there they are. Can we get there? Can they get to us? Is this... It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Can they even... Oh, no. Can they go the whole way around and get to us? Oh, no. Can they do that? No. All right. Well, that slightly complicates things, is what that does. That does slightly complicate things, but I have an idea. I actually have an idea. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to place a ladder. And I'm going to put a ladder there is where I'm going to put it. So a ladder is going to go there. And then I'm going to take out this ladder right here and I'm going to place a ladder over here somewhere that's going to let them get up to me, or at least get up to here, go the whole way around, and then force them through the tunnel. That's my thinking. And I think it'll work. I think it'll be okay. We're going to find out, is what we're going to do. Let's have a little look here, though. I think what we're going to maybe do is go ahead and... I think we're going to suspend this mining, is what we're going to do. And we're going to go ahead and suspend just kind of everything in there. Or everything that they can get to right now. That way they're going to not bother coming up there. And we can maybe go ahead and... Well, the ladder's there. That's good. So what we can do is essentially go ahead and take this ladder out. So that ladder's not going to be there anymore. I don't know why you've decided to stop there. That's a bit weird. Let's go ahead and turn on alert mode so you'll actually get off of that. But we'll take that ladder away. I want to say away, but you're not bothering. That's fine. We'll take that ladder away. And we'll go ahead and we're going to put a ladder right there. And we're going to put a ladder... Yeah, I see how we're going to do this. We're going to put a ladder there. And then we'll put our last ladder right here when we're ready for the fight. Is what we're going to do. So these guys have to go the long way around to get back to where they need to be. An enemy? Really? What's going on? Oh, it's... Oh, dear. That's bad. All right, red team, we kind of need you guys to come out here and deal with this. This guy's not going to be in a good way. Or, well, yeah, none of them are really going to be in a good way going through wolves there, but that's all right. Red team, if you wouldn't mind, though, just going ahead and, you know, dealing with the wolves, please, rather than just one of you doing it. Although that one dealing with them seems to be doing a lot of damage, so I guess no complaints. Anyway, let's turn off alert mode, and what I actually want to do as well is I want to go ahead and take a little bit of a look at the Weaver, because I don't think we can't get our hands on... spiky... We can't get our hands on fire bolts, but we can get some spiky ones, and I think that'll be a pretty good idea. So that's a thing that we're going to do. And then in terms of other things, I mean, I need a level 6 Weaver to make this thing, which I would love to make, so I'm going to queue that up anyway. Even though the Weaver's not actually good enough to make it, I'm gonna queue it up because it's kind of a cool thing, and I really want to see it, so... We'll go ahead and do that. I do want to have a look at our Weaver, though, and see what level... So you're very close to level 6. You might actually manage to do it off of the two things I've asked you to make there, so... We might not be in a bad place. We might actually be okay there. Also, we can probably turn off the slicing there, since we're not really needing to worry about that too much. Let's see, where are you sleeping right now? So you're sleeping in that building. That's fair enough. Let's go ahead and wake you up a little bit. And you're going to go collect ingredients, and you're going to make the... Or not, you're going to make food. That's fine. Or you're going to get food. That's, again, fine, I guess. Sure. There was me hoping to do some crafting for the war effort, but sure. Your own stomach is obviously more important. Oh, Hearthling number 28. Sure. That seems like a pretty good idea. I don't know if we need 28 Hearthlings or even, another Hearthling, but I don't mind if I do. Really don't mind if I do. Let's see. So you are... I really wish you would just level up a little bit quicker. I really do. And also, you aren't crafting anything right now. Why aren't you crafting anything right now? Oh, we've got 3 of those queued up already. We can go ahead and remove that. So there you go. You're going to go ahead and craft that. We've got a trader. I don't really care about that at all. Wait, spiky bolt quiver. Oh yeah, no. Bolts are crossbow bolts. That's fine. That'll be good to have, is what that'll be. But then we don't have the iron ore needed for it anymore. Okay, what can I get you to make then? I mean, we could go for... Oh, let's do this. Let's have you craft, like, I don't know, 50 of those. Let's have you craft 50 of those, and we'll just have you level up at some point, is what we'll do there. Cloth worker's backpack. That'd be kind of neat. We've got the summer straw work hat. Okay, I mean... We've got this as well, the leather one. I mean, I kind of like the idea of these. I'll be honest, they're kind of cool. That would be kind of nice as well, which can be worn by any crafter. I mean, we would kind of need gold flakes for it though. Still be very cool to have, but I don't think we have gold flakes, so not sure we're going to be doing that. A golem backpack. I mean, we don't have geomancers. We never really got there, so we're probably all right. Let's go ahead and craft up 2 of the leather workers backpacks, or maybe, I don't know, what do we need to do this? Let's do these ones. Let's do a few of these guys. Let's do 5 of them. And then, sure, we'll be fine. Let's just have this guy do some leveling, I guess. He'll level up eventually, doing all of... Oh, yeah, he's so close to leveling up. That's fantastic. So we should see someone with the cloak thing at some point, once this weaver levels up to level 6. I'm kind of excited. I'm going to be honest. I'm actually kind of excited. Although I'm slightly more tempted to say that we just go ahead and start this fight, because I'm pretty sure this is the last stage of the gong battles anyway. Okay, so you can't really see that this guy right here has that fur thing on him, but he does have it on. And if I'm not mistaken, this is our beardy boy, isn't it? Yeah, magnificent beard. So he's got his bronze crossbow, he's got the fur mantle, he's got the spiky bolt quiver. He's got everything that he needs. So let's go ahead and let's... I guess do this. I guess it's time that we go ahead and we go to war. I think the game's crashed. No, it hasn't. We're fine. We're fine. I'm a little nervous, okay? I'm a little nervous about the game potentially crashing. How would I make gold flakes? We can actually make quite a bit of that. Let's go ahead then and make... I'm going to say 2 of those, because I want to go to my weaver, and I do actually want to say, you know, make 4 of these, because then some crafters can wear those, and I think that'll be kind of cool. So let's do that. Let's get that going, is what we'll do. We'll get some crafters in some nice gear, and it'll be kind of beautiful. We could do this for the field workers if we really wanted to. We got some parkas, we got some backpack things we can make at some point. It'll be kind of cool. But it's time for war. It is time for war. Let's go ahead. Let's get our ladder in place. And then as soon as that ladder is placed, we need to get whoever places it running like hell back to the town, is what we need them doing. So this is going to be a bit of a dangerous mission, is what it's going to be. Whoever places it is, well, it's a bit of a risk. Or are you doing it? I think you're doing it. All right, fair enough. That's fine by me. There's nothing attacking from this side right now. There is a crypt over there we could be dealing with, but I don't think we're going to bother. We're just going to get this ladder in place, and then we're going to turn on alert mode and have you run away as quick as you possibly can. So ladder and go. Go, 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 go. Run. So you... Are they not going to attack me? They might not be. I think we can turn alert mode off. I think we might need to go attack them. which seems like a whole thing. That seems like a lot. Seems like a lot of work. There aren't any of them on this side. There aren't any of them out there. So yeah, I guess we go attack them, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's go to war. Let's send red team in to deal with this. Let's have red team regroup there. And then can I like shift click? No. All right. We'll have red team head out and we'll have them meet up on the mountain. And then we'll have them go deal with these guys. And this should be an easy fight, right? There's not that many of them there. It looks like half of them have despawned, unless that's not the army, but I guess we'll find out. What do you mean you can't find any food? You're fine. Quit overreacting. I'm pretty sure you just got here. All right. So red team's on the hill. They're looking all right. One or two of them complaining about not being able to find food. It's a big deal, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's have them regroup that way, then regroup this way, then this way, and then down here. And then we'll have them go down here. And now we have them go to war. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. This big guy should not be hard to kill. Oh yeah. He's taken a lot of damage already. So he's dead. Let's deal with this guy. And then let's deal with this guy. And then the two archers are going to be pretty simple to deal with. So, well, I say that. They're taking a fair bit of damage. But the last one is done. And then the camp goes, and then it's just a simple case of killing the wolves over here as well. Or the tigers, as it stands. They're not actually wolves. They are, in fact, tigers. And they are, in fact, dead. All right. The orc respectfully bows at the outcome of the battle. Well, that was kind of a surprise.
I commend you on your victory. You have proven yourself a skilled and honourable foe. For us, there are many roads for advancement. This is but one, yet fruitful in itself. Perhaps you would not understand what fortuity this experience has given us in this period of political upheaval. But that matters not. The war chief will wish to meet you again. For now, I bid you well, human.
Well, I mean, fair enough. An explorer approaches. You'll give me 2 cricket golems for 3 stone water well parts. Sure, not like I'm going to be doing that anyway. That was a pretty good fight, honestly. I'm kind of surprised that we managed to go from having 6 people killed in one of the first fights that we got into to pretty much flawlessly managing to deal with everything that just got thrown at us right there. I'm actually quite pleased with that. I also wonder who got the scarves that were made. I really want to know. What are you doing? Are you a miner? No, you're the mason. Who got one of those? Who got a scarf? Because someone definitely got a scarf around here. Isn't going to be any of the fighters. Is it you? Did you get a scarf? No. You didn't get one. You didn't get one. I will find the person that got one of these, that got this scarf. I need to know who it was because I want to see what it looks like. So it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Did none of them get it? Because it's definitely been crafted. There, it was you. Oh, it was the Weaver. Of course it was. Who is eating a plate of cherries. All right, well, let's speed things up a little bit so I can see what this actually looks like. And you are collecting ingredients. Okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. Little scarf in there. Okay. Well, I mean, victory is mine, I guess. I can't really complain. We managed to flawlessly defeat everything that could be thrown at us there. There is going to be more that will be thrown at us in the future, but again, the game kind of just keeps on crashing, and fortunately, it's not crashed in a little bit at this point, but I'll be waiting on it happening again. You know it will happen. So, you know, I'm going to stick to my guns. And much like the orc that we defeated, I'm going to respectfully bow my head at the results and at the game crashing a lot. And I'm going to say that that right there is going to do us for StoneHearth. And I'm going to be completely honest in saying I don't know if or when this game will come back to the channel. We've done a lot of series on StoneHearth, and I do absolutely adore this game. I really do. And it is a lot of fun, but the developers never finished it. They kind of abandoned it and moved on to other things. It's kind of been left in the hands of modders to expand upon it, and that's something that the Ace mod does really well and that I really enjoy, and some other mods that I've sort of played around with a little bit as well, I happen to really enjoy. So on one hand, I recommend StoneHearth if you've not played it, but at the same time, I also kind of don't recommend it because it's been abandoned in the way it was and because it was supposed to be much more than it is. And then again, you know, you zoom out and you look at what I've managed to build here, and I'm quite pleased with this. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it looks kind of nice, and, you know, I can't really complain. We managed to come back from a pretty major defeat, and we managed to, I say come back from, I reloaded the save, let's be honest, but, you know, I had fun with this, and hopefully you did as well. The reason I'm saying I don't know if or when this will come back to the channel is because we have done so many series on this game, and when you boil it all down, they are fundamentally all going to be the same. You could say the same about something like City Skylines as well. You could say the same about Software Inc., but generally speaking, I only play Software Inc. when there's an update to it, and City Skylines, for the most part, with the exception of this upcoming series, is usually only when DLCs come out. So I just feel like we've kind of done everything there is to do with StoneHearth. I feel like it's a game that if we were to play it again, it's just going to be same old, and I'm quite happy to leave it where it is. If you want to check it out, it is on Steam. Like I said, be aware that the game is not what it was supposed to be. It does have some issues. It is a little bit clunky in some places, but if you've not played it before, it is a fun colony management and survival game. It is fairly easy in some places. You can crank the difficulty. You can mod it through the Steam Workshop, but that's entirely up to you. Either way, I've had a lot of fun with this. Hopefully you have as well. I've had a lot of fun playing StoneHearth on the channel over the years. Hopefully you've enjoyed that as well. But ladies and gents, that is going to be it for today and for this particular run of StoneHearth in Astoros. Thank you so much for watching. It's been my absolute pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.